Welcome to Watchat, where we chat about watches and other facts of life. Got a surprise call from my dealer today. The full line of the Seiko Sharp H series has finally arrived, and I had the opportunity to test them out, and this is my preliminary assessment of it. In August 2020, Seiko announced their new release of their Presage line called the Seiko Sharp H series. Let's call it the SSE series from now on. A month later, the full line is finally here. And I really mean finally, hot out of the oven as seen here. As the staff unpacks the watches and tallies the warranty cards and manuals, I can't help myself but to help myself with the watches. The SSE series came out with 4 different dial colors. The Itetsu or indigo iron is the blue dial here. The Chironeri, an unbleached silky white, just reminds me of the Grand Seiko snowflake. The Tokiwa, color of evergreen trees, has a gold second hand. And the Susutake, a brown toned smoked bamboo, is the only watch that is rose gold with a leather strap. These watches are powered by the 6R35 caliber movement, which is automatic with manual winding capacity and has a 70 hours of power reserve. It has a 100 meter water resistance, 24 joules, date at the 3 o'clock, hacking seconds function, a see-through case back, and sapphire crystal front and back with AR coating at the front. The watch has Lumi-Bright on the hands and indices. The case is 39.3mm in diameter, 11.1mm thickness, and a lug-to-lug at 47.2mm. For the blue, white and green watch, the case is made out of stainless steel with super hard coating on it, whereas the brown watch has only stainless steel with rose gold painted on it. Now the blue, white and green watch has a pretty solid bracelet with push pins and a 3-fold clasp with push buttons. The bracelet is really good and feels very solid. Whereas the brown watch has a brown cuff leather strap with matching color stitches and a 3-fold clasp with push button. Now, if I were to compare the leather on this watch with this year's Cocktail Presage line, I think it is a little hard. As you can see, the leather strap on the Cocktail Presage line is pretty soft and it's more comfortable compared to the SSE series. Among all the 4 watches, the legibility on the white is the best. The hour and minute hand, indices and the brand name on the watch are all stainless steel, save for the brown watch which is painted with rose gold. The seconds hand on all 4 watches have different colors. The blue watch is stainless steel, the white watch is painted in blue, the green watch is painted in gold, and the brown watch is painted in rose gold. The printings on the white are all black, whereas the printings of the words on the dial and the rehaut on the other 3 colored dial are all white. The shape of the hands and indices on all 4 watches are the same, with the 12 o'clock marker resembling the 12 o'clock marker on the Grand Seiko snowflake, whereas the rest of the indices are matchsticks like chamfered on 3 sides. The date on the white dial has a white backdrop with black numbering. As for the other 3 dial variants, they all have black backdrop with white numberings. Although the backdrop may look like they are colored in the green and blue dial, I have verified that they are indeed black. The watch has all the cues of a Grand Seiko. The sharp edges on the case are like some of the heritage collection in the Grand Seiko. The polishing, although not Zeratsu, are pretty good from the case to the bracelet. Let's do a little experiment here. Can you tell which of these watches is the SSE and which is the Grand Seiko? Regardless of which you have managed to guess, you must admit that there was immediate doubt at the beginning. They are that good, and that is why I would regard this as a baby Grand Seiko. Alright now, so much is said about the watch, especially the dial. Instead of a hemp leaf pattern, which Seiko is trying to incorporate here, the dial reminds me of Audemars Piguet's Royal Oak instead, which is a good thing. However, it doesn't really reflect light as how I expect it to. The biggest problem I have with this watch is the date. Look away if you plan to buy this watch, cause once you see it, you won't be able to unknow it. So here it is. The watch has a quick set date function. However, it's the use of the minutes hand that concerns me. The date starts to change at approximately 10:30 p.m. and then finishes at 11:50 p.m., which is rather bizarre. Be that as it may, I am thinking of getting one of these watches, but only one of these three. So, which do you prefer or think that I should get? Please leave a comment below. If you like this kind of video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to support me, and I'll really appreciate it and promise to upload more videos like this. Until the next one, thank you for watching.